Hi, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Storytime. Thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Courtney Baker. I am your host and producer. Bachelor Nation, you are going to love today's episode. She is one of my all-time favorite former cast members. She is so funny, so sweet, and she's from next season, Alexis Waters. And many of you may remember her as the girl that showed up in a shark costume. She is just so amazing. I'm so excited to catch up with her, hear about what her life's been like since the show. I know she has a couple ventures and exciting things going on. So we'll talk about that, and I hope y'all enjoy the episode. All right, y'all, welcome back. I am here with Alexis Waters, and Alexis, as you know, we have been trying to get this scheduled for about a month, and I'm so happy that it's finally time. I'm so excited to chat with you.
Oh my God, thank you so much for having me. I know it's been like such a weird time just in general. And then today, I literally flew back to Jersey. That was a nightmare. And then, no, I'm kidding. I haven't seen my family in a year. So it was actually good to see everybody, but it's just so different up there. I live in Dallas now. So it's just, my mom is just, she'll probably listen to this, so I can't say anything negative. I love you, Mom. My mom is great. But no, it was good to see my friends and family and like all my sisters. So it was but it just didn't feel like Christmas. I don't know how to explain it. It was like a weird time. And then New Year's, I didn't do anything, but I got dehydrated and like ended up in urgent care all weekend. So 2022 is my year. Watch out.
Oh my gosh. I've been there though. I have gotten really dehydrated, and it's the absolute worst. Just like sitting in there with the IVs, you feel like crap.
Yeah. And I literally have gotten dehydrated my entire life, like since I was maybe in kindergarten. And I called my mom. I'm like, Mom, is there anything wrong with me that you would like to tell me? Because I get dehydrated at least twice a year. She goes, yeah, I brought you to like 5 doctors when you were younger, but then like nobody knew what was wrong with you. And I was like, so you just gave up? You just gave up on me? Thanks. Okay, good. I'm the youngest out of 5 girls. So like by the time I came out, they were just like, just let her be. So I basically had to like figure out life on my own. And I also just found out that I was a mistake child. So it was great.
Oh no. How did you find that out? Did they like come out and tell you?
Well, my sister and my mom, my sister told me that my mom told her never to tell me, but my sister and I are best friends. So she told me, but 22 years later. So I was like, thanks. I mean, I honestly feel like it's a blessing because I am the best out of all my sisters. No, I'm kidding.
Well,
but
you
I'm
are pretty
here. I'm a blessing to the world. So
yes, I was gonna say, so I said in your intro, you were so funny, you're so sweet. This is the first time we've actually talked face to face, and you are totally living up to that. But the world got to know you through Bachelor and Bachelor in Paradise, and I mean, I think everybody can remember your entrance. You were so funny on Bachelor in Paradise, talking about the scallop fingers, just like everything you have done is just amazing. So I want to know, how has your life changed since the show? Because you have over 300,000 Instagram followers. Like, people have to recognize you when you go out.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy because I am exactly the same. Who I was on the show, like I never pretended to be anybody else. Like I was 100% myself. When I showed up in the shark costume, I would do that like today. Like I would literally go around in a shark costume. I actually have one in my closet. I probably have 15. Why do I still have them? I don't know. But I didn't want to show up. I wanted to show up in I didn't want to show up and be like, hi, Nick, I'm looking for love. Cause like, I wanted to show up like wasted and just, you have one night to impress this guy. I wasn't really trying to impress him. I was just trying to make a fun entrance. And I'm really weird and I don't really care what people think. And I'm funny. So, well, I like to think that. And I am also a prankster. So I literally pretended it was I knew it was a shark costume, but I just wanted to mess with everybody. But it's so funny now because everybody calls me Dolphin Girl. And I'm like, I got you. Like, I messed with everybody. Like, everybody was like, are you sure she's I'm like, literally, the fact that they were questioning it was just so funny to me. So I think I did a good job there. But no, life after the show was, I mean, I never changed. Like, I didn't really, I'm like, what you see is what you get with me. So I just have, every time anybody that comes up to me, I'm like, so nice, like, you want to take a shot? But it's actually sometimes bad because I feel like I portrayed myself as like a party girl, which I am. But like, when I'm out at the club, they're like, Dolphin Girl, we have to take a shot. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm already fucking wasted. I can't. But then, like, I don't want to be rude. Like, they're buying me a free shot. So I'm like, okay. But
Yeah.
it's
Can't
kind of.
turn down a free shot.
I can't turn down a bad shot. I mean, bad shot. Yeah, Fireball is actually a bad shot. But, I just.
Yeah, I can't do that.
I
Since
just
my 21st, blacked out and can't do
the night of the Bachelor, I was wasted before I met him. I met him.
Oh my gosh. I was going to ask, they always show alcohol on the show. So, I mean, I know y'all can't have your phones. I know you can't have computers. Like, you're so not plugged into everything going on outside of the mansion. Does everybody just drink and get drunk? I mean, what else is there to do when you aren't on your dates?
Yeah, I drank literally 24/7. That's all I did. And like, thank God I was on the seasons that I was on, because after the Bachelor in Paradise that I was on, they changed the drinking limit. And I was like, yeah, this is not for me. 2 drinks an hour, I could take 2 shots in 2 minutes. So what? And Wells was the bartender, and like, Wells and I are really cool. So I was like, Wells, give me another drink. Like, I don't like anybody here and I need a drink.
What was your go-to?
Tequila is always my go-to.
Okay.
But
Same.
on The Bachelor, I mean, just night 1, I drank Fireball. I don't know why. I think, but I was so nervous because I was the last limo, and all the girls had each other, and like, they would have like 12 girls in each limo. So some of the girls already met. I was in the limo dead alone in a shark costume. And I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? Sorry, can you curse on this?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, sorry. I forgot to ask because sometimes the F-bombs just fly out. But I was literally in the limo, and then I remember so clearly, the rest of the night, not so clear, but this moment I like will be instilled in my brain forever. I pulled up in the limo and I was like, oh my heart was beating so fast. I took a Fireball shot, got out of the limo. And I was like, I got sober for like 2 seconds, and I was like, oh my God, he's actually really good looking. Like, why am I wearing a shark costume? Like, what am I doing? And then like, everything else was a blur. But he was actually he looked like the guy on top of a wedding cake. That's what I
love that.
Because I didn't think he was so much better looking in person. So then I was like, oh my God, Alexis, what are you doing? But then I was like, just go for it. When I commit to something, I commit 100%. So that's what I did. I ended up in the pool, and I got Rose.
Yeah, well, people loved it, and obviously still remember all these seasons later. The girls now will do their like little things to get attention, but I mean, the shark costume is at the top of the list for the best one.
Yeah, nobody like has gone committed fully. You know what I mean? Like, the sloth girl, like, I feel like was kind of close, but she still didn't commit. Like, if you're gonna commit, if you're gonna show up in a costume, you might as well, like, you're already a lunatic, so might as well just go 100%. Get in the water, like, do something crazy, because then it just like, you're the girl that showed up with what did this girl do this season? She came up with feet, like
with
feet.
There's the girl in the bikini, and then there was a girl that showed up with a vibrator that they started the whole season with.
Yeah, that I don't know.
I mean,
I don't know how I felt about it. Like, I thought it was
yeah.
funny, but then, like, she kept, like, wait. It was just, like,
Yeah. And
I don't know.
ABC is going to block it out. So, like, what's the point? I feel like it loses all humor with that.
Yeah, it was, and, like, if she used it and, like, it was just, like, everybody was touching it, I was like, ugh.
Yeah,
It's like
especially
that.
during
You tap
COVID.
somebody on the shoulder, that was like the scallop fingers. If a dildo touched me on the shoulder, I would flip out and I would be like, get your dildo away from me. Literally. Ew. And then I smell like a dildo. And I don't know where that thing has been. So no.
Yeah.
I,
And I
I don't know
have
how
to,
I felt about the dildo.
yeah, I personally wasn't a fan, but I have
I'm
to ask
personally
because
not a fan of dildos either. Like, I like the real thing. Sorry. No. Sorry.
well, there's been a few seasons of The Bachelor since yours, and a lot of the girls, you can tell that your season, Nick's season was, I mean, had a lot of really genuine females on it. But since, I mean, there's just been a mixture of who's actually here to be Instagram famous, who's being totally fake. So have to ask, what are your thoughts on all the girls that have come through The Bachelor? Now that you've done the whole thing, you know the routine, you know how it goes. You know, what do you think about all of them?
Like from my particular season or just like in general?
Like all the girls since your season. Like, what are your thoughts on, you know, are they
Well,
just doing it to be influencers, or, you know, just what's your take on that?
100%. I think that a lot of them are going on to I'm dead ass serious when I say I had no idea what I was doing with my life. I
Mhm.
still don't today. No, I'm kidding. But I like was going on for just like the experience. I didn't even cross my mind about Instagram or like what it was going to be like. Like I didn't even know what I was doing. I was 20. I didn't know. And I was like, if it works out, it works out. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And like Nick and I had more of just like a friendship, and like that was fine with me. I'm glad Raven didn't get engaged because we wouldn't be best friends today. So, and like Nick was so cool, but just not my, cup of
Yeah.
tea. Which was fine. That's why I was like, I wasn't that upset when I left. I cried, but I really cried because I was leaving the girls, obviously. But no, I think like a lot of the girls see how much you can gain off of the show. So but I mean, there's also some people that really do go for love. So, I mean, it's a hit or miss. I don't know. But also, if you think back, like Trista's season, and like they didn't have social media back then. So, like, I feel like it was definitely more genuine back then. Whereas today, you have social media, you can make money off of Instagram doing ads and stuff. Like, so I feel like it's different. It's definitely different. But me personally, I just was like, oh, okay, you want me on The Bachelor? Here I come.
Well,
I
I'm
didn't
glad that you
think
did the show. Like, it was so fun watching you.
it was so
And
fun. And I found love through it all.
mhm,
So it all worked out.
that's right. So go ahead, tell me how you met your boyfriend.
No, I'm
Is it a
kidding.
good story?
No, it's a really good story. I mean, so Rachel, who is the Bachelorette, her guy friends, her guy friends were going to Miami, and all of us Bachelor girls were going to Miami. So we all met up for New Year's, and that's where I met Tyler. But I don't remember him the first night because his hair was like literally like 4 inches tall. He looked like Johnny Bravo, and I was just
Oh
like,
no.
yeah. And then the next
Yikes.
day, Rachel and Astrid were like, Alexis, you need to talk to Tyler. He has a hat on. And I was like, oh, and he's so cute. And then like I literally saw him, and he had the hat, the Johnny Bravo hair was covered. So he was much more attractive. The hair has gone down since then. So thank God. But yeah, no, I met him, but I didn't really talk to him for like, but that's how I mean, I met him through Rachel. So it kind of, so if I didn't go on The Bachelor, I would have never met Rachel, and I would have never met Tyler. So Tyler and I went to 11, the strip club in Miami, till like 10:30 a.m. So that's when I knew he was my soulmate.
How did you stay up that late? That's my question. I'm tired by like 10 p.m. every day.
We had some Adderall.
There you go.
And some other things, but let's not get into that.
Oh, so how long have you guys been together?
About 3.5 years.
Oh my gosh. And I know you said you're in Dallas, do you live together or is it a long distance relationship?
No, so I moved to LA after the show, which was like a total nightmare. Never should have done that.
Oh, no.
Sorry to everybody that lives in LA. It just wasn't for me. I don't know. I mean, I'm happy I did it because I got a job at Extra. So I was like recapping Ari's season, which was like the worst season ever. So I was like, great. Of course I get a job at Extra. I'm so excited. I have to watch this bullshit. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, he went to my high school and I was like, I'm not surprised. Not the same year. I'm younger. But I was like, I am not surprised at all by what I'm seeing.
I was like, but it was like literally my work. And I was like, I can't complain to watch a show for work, but it was kind of painful. Sometimes I would just read recaps before I would do the show because I was just like, I can't watch this guy.
Yeah.
But I mean, I moved to LA and then he trapped me in Dallas. But I love Dallas. It's so much. It's such a good like homey. LA just didn't feel homey to me, and like I needed. I come from like a really small town, really homey town. So like LA just wasn't. And I lived in downtown LA, so it was just not. Yeah, and like everywhere, I would like literally try to go to CVS to get tampons, and it would take me 2 hours just because the traffic is just insane. But Dallas is a perfect place because if I need to go home to Jersey, like it's a 2-hour flight, and if I need to do anything in LA, it's 2 hours. Like I was only doing LA to New Jersey, and then I would pop in to see Tyler. So I was just doing a triangle for like 2 years. I was just like, okay, this is just too much. So I moved to Dallas, and I moved in with a boy for the first time. I was like, oh my God. But we survived 2020 together. We got the COVID. We survived quarantine. We survived having COVID together. We've gone through a lot and we're still together. And I don't know what happened with Kim and Kanye, and I'm really upset about it.
I have seen, so I got on TikTok just like a month ago, but I don't post. I just look at all the videos and the Kanye, Jeffree Star, Kim, like all that stuff. I'm just like, oh no.
Yeah, but then Jeffree Star came out. I was like, I never even met him. And the girl that did it was like, yeah, no, I was on a bunch of Adderall and I wanted people to talk to me, like talk about me again. I'm like, that's not okay.
I know, because that news went viral.
I know. I mean, that was the only thing I was thinking about. And I was just like, this is not, girls cannot be, I like TikTok for like, just things that are useful, not I hate the dancing. I'm sorry. I hate the dancing. And the children, when I go see my child is not getting a TikTok because one of my Tyler's nieces literally does TikToks. She's like this. I'm like, she's 7 years old. I said, no. But like, she's just learning the TikTok dances. I'm like, this is okay. Go outside and play. Well, I mean, you can't really go outside right now, but you know what I mean?
Yeah. The craziest thing for me on TikTok is I work in sports, obviously around a bunch of athletes, worked at iHeart before. So with a bunch of musicians, the craziest things I've seen are the girls that will do like screenshots of like celebrities that have DM'd them or like slideshows of the guys that they've hooked up with. And I'm like, girl, what are you doing right now?
I know. I just don't understand the whole like, I'm doing it for clout. Like people are actually, that's why I never really cared because those things are not, that doesn't define who you are. Like how many followers you have, how many TikTok followers you have, like those things do not define who you are because I've lived in LA. I've met many girls that had millions of followers on TikTok and they had a personality of a brick wall. So do not think that these people, and Instagram and TikTok can go away in one day. And then what are you going to do? So if that's like fulfilling your soul, that is not healthy. So I'm here to tell you to just be a good person in real life and not just on Instagram and TikTok. But I do like some of the TikToks are funny.
Yeah, I find myself crying. Like the military homecomings, like my For You page is like military homecomings, like depressing videos. I'm like, I'm crying.
I know. I watched like 2 old people dancing today, and I was like, Tyler, this is gonna be me and you, right? This is gonna be me and you.
Love that.
I know. It was I was like, are we gonna be? I literally every single day I'm like, do you really want to be with? Like sometimes I get nervous because I'm like, I'm a lot. So are you sure? Like when he proposes to me, I'm gonna be like, are you sure?
Or like the next day, be like, did you mean to do that?
Are you, was this on, like, are you okay? Is something going on? Because let me know, because I don't know, I'm a lot. But he deals with me. It's good. We have a good balance. He's very shy. He's not shy. He's just not, I'm obviously more, I'm the star of the relationship, and he lets me be. He doesn't bring me down. He just thinks I'm the funniest, like most amazing person ever, which I am. So I'm like, finally, I found a man that appreciates that.
Yeah, that is so sweet. And I know you had told me before, and I know you mentioned it just now, that you both had COVID, spending all 2020 together. One, I'm glad you both are feeling better. I mean, that's so scary that you guys had it. But 2, surviving COVID together. Are there things that you learned about him or that he learned about you where you were like, I don't know if we're going to make it through if you saw this part of me? Or was it all just great?
Oh, no, it was definitely not all great. Like, I hate him someday. I hate him. I think I hated him. Yeah. I hated him last night. Some days I think like, if I like to get a body bag, but no, I'm kidding. We have we have a 3-story in Dallas too. The rent in Dallas is literally the cheapest ever. And so it was good because I would have like my space and he would have his space. So that was very important because I need my housewives and my Bravo. So that was kind of keeping me sane. And then like obviously we'd hang out sometimes, but no kidding. But we had a good routine, but there was definitely days where like we wanted to kill it. Oh, I definitely wanted to kill him. I don't know if he ever wanted to kill me. He likes me, I think.
Oh, that is so sweet. Like I'm so happy for you.
He enjoys well, he's really boring. So like he needs my entertainment. He needs some spice in his life, and that's what I do. I spice up his life because he's just like a golfer, and like but he's funny sometimes, like once a year.
Well, it's the perfect match then, because you can't have 2 people that have your energy and humor and everything. I feel like y'all would just be fighting for attention the whole time.
Yeah. Oh, I love when you say y'all. I'm not there yet. I don't know if I'll ever be there, but like it's
craziest thing is in Scottsdale, and nobody says it, but once I got to ASU, I was around so many more people that I just picked up hella, which I guess is a NorCal thing, and y'all. And I never said those before, and now I just...
Tyler says the hella, and I'm like, first of all, he talks really slow, I talk really fast. So and then like, we have 2 totally different accents, so we don't really know, we don't even know what each other is saying half the time. So bad communication is the key to a good relationship. Okay. But so like when he tells me a story, I'm like, baby, okay, I start getting anxiety because it's literally a 10-minute story. He'll take it for 5 hours. I'm like, he's just, well, like, I'm like, I'll literally tell the story in 5 minutes. And I'm like, I don't think, me and my sister, because she moved to Dallas too. And she's like, when Tyler has this, we call it Tyler story time. And we're just like, okay, we're ready, Tyler. We make it a whole big thing because it's like, 3 hours long.
Oh, do you have to like get comfy, pour a glass
Yeah,
of wine, pour a shot?
get some popcorn because it's gonna be a while. But I love
Oh,
him. At least he tries.
is he from Texas or was he originally from somewhere else?
No, he's from Borger, Texas, so it's like
Oh,
literally by Amarillo. I don't know.
okay.
I mean, I've been there, but
Nice. All right, well, let's go ahead because I could not stop staring at your earrings. So I had my
Oh,
ears pierced, but I was a cheerleader, so it all closed up. But you have Hoop Nation by Alexis. I was looking
yeah,
on the website. I need to get, there is a headband, I think that's in like 3 or 4 colors. I'm ordering one today. I'm so excited. But
yes.
how did that all start?
So when I moved to Dallas, I was like, because when I was living in LA, like obviously I was doing extra and just being an ad whore. And then when I moved to Dallas, I was like, I always wanted to be my own boss. I always wanted to have my own company because I don't like to listen to anybody. So, no, I mean, I just wanted to have something of my own.
Mhm.
I'm not that smart, but I'm very ambitious and very driven. And I went to college, but I didn't even use anything with my degree. So I literally basically taught myself everything. But I'm a very hard worker, and it's hard for people to like see that different side of me because I am like funny, party animal, like crazy,
Mhm.
dramatic, drama queen. But I'm also like a very serious businesswoman at the same time. So when I came here, I was like, okay, I've worn hoops since I came out of the womb. So I was like, why don't I just start my own jewelry company of just
Mhm.
hoops? And I'm like, I don't know a lot in life, but I do know a good pair of hoops. So I started the business here and I found a vendor, and it just and it's literally 2 years old now. And I'm like still so passionate about it. It's so fun. And now I'm like literally I have small hoops, big hoops, literally every hoops. And then now I'm doing bracelets and headbands. So I'm kind of like building it to be more than just hoops, even though that's like my main product because that's
Yeah.
what I literally wear every single day. But yeah, I wanted to just branch out and do more. So I did headbands, head scarves. I'm just like, everybody's like, well, it's called Hoop Nation. I'm like, I don't care. It's mine. I could do whatever I want with it. So if I want to sell headbands, I'm gonna. And
Yeah, and they're so cute. I mean, I
yeah,
love
and
everything on the
everything.
website.
And I feel sorry to cut you off.
You're good.
Sorry, I get really passionate about it. But it's so fun because it's just, I mean, it is hard work. I'm like,
Mhm.
when am I going to become a millionaire? But literally, it is so hard work. It's like, but it's so worth it if you love what you do. It doesn't feel like work. And like, I feel like a lot of people say that, but it is true. Like, I really do love it. I do everything myself, like packaging, order, everything you could think of. It's just me. So it is a lot of hard work, but I really genuinely love it. And everybody listening can use my code FLASH25 for 25% off. That's including you.
Perfect. I will be using that tonight then to get my headband. And I want to know because, like you said, it has expanded from hoops. What is the future of Hoop Nation? Like 2, 3 years down the road, do you have anything else you want to add? Like, do you have any big goals, or are you just kind of seeing where it takes you?
No, I definitely have goals, but it's definitely been hard this year because I mean, people weren't going out.
Mhm.
China was shut down. A lot of
Mhm.
vendors were shut down, so nothing was shipping over here. And then like my vendor place was shut down. So this year, I mean, 2020. Oh my god, I can't believe 2020 is over. Thank God, but like at the same time, it was a big hit on my business.
Mhm.
So no, I definitely want to do like more like pop up shops, and then just get them in a lot of retail stores. So that's like a goal of mine. And then I'm definitely looking into getting necklaces and just everything that I like. Rings, I don't know, but I'm thinking about it. I'm just not a ring girl, clearly. And like my nails are never done. They're disgusting. So I'm not a big ring girl, but yeah, definitely want to get them into stores. I was literally getting them to like 4 boutiques in Dallas, but I'm thinking Nordstrom, like 2-3 years Nordstrom, that's what I'm thinking. But I'm never going to own my own store because like I'm not going in there every day.
Yeah, that is a ton of work. I worked retail for a little bit, and the owner, it was a little boutique, so she was in there every day, and I was like, girl, I don't know how you do this. Like, it is a ton of work. But Nordstrom, that's
shops
perfect.
online. Everybody shops online now, especially now. Like nobody's going out.
Yeah, very true. So where, if people haven't been to the website, haven't seen your Instagram for it yet, where can people go to see the product and, hopefully buy them?
Oh, well, they can go to www.hoopnationbyalexis.com, and then it's Hoop Nation by Alexis on Instagram. And I make really funny creative videos. That's what I love about it too, because I can just get my creative funniness. Is funniness a word?
We'll make it one.
Yeah, we'll make it
I think it actually might be.
I don't know. It didn't sound good when it came out of my mouth. But no, I get a lot of my creative ideas out, and I make my boyfriend dress up. So that's fun too, because I just like get all these ideas for like marketing videos, but I haven't done them since COVID just because I feel like it's a weird time. I don't know. It's a weird time. I just am but I also need to make money. So I'm just like, should I do one? But they're just so fun to do. It's good to get like my creative side out while I'm making money. But yeah, everybody, I have the best hoops in the world. So
perfect. And you also, and to get your creativity out, you also have the podcast with Raven, who you said is one of your best friends. So how did y'all get started with that? What's the whole vibe of the show? I know you both have different personalities, but I mean, obviously they work perfectly together. So kind of tell me about your guys' show.
So Raven called me literally right when COVID hit and was like, Adam had like other business. They were doing date night with Raven and Adam. And I wheeled my way in and I cock blocked and I made it girls' night. No, I'm kidding. Adam had like a lot of work to do. So she was like, I think it'll be funner if we do girls' night. And it was right when COVID hit. I was like, hell yeah. Like, let's do it. So when we first started doing it, it was just to get out of the house because we were on lockdown. So like literally we were able to just go to the studio. I wasn't even thinking, and it's just like talking on the phone. Like we don't even talk about The Bachelor. Like we literally just talk, we just have random talk. We have random topics, like just, it's a place for where just like anybody can go. Our topics range from how we're going to free Britney Spears to relationships to just girl problems. We talk about animals one day. I was like, and then we have like all different guests on. So it's so fun. It's just a fun girls' night. So if you basically like when you're listening, you just feel like you're with your girlfriends, and it's a good dynamic because somebody can relate to we're so different that we just hope to connect with somebody, whether it's Raven or myself, So it's so fun, and we just want people to like escape for reality for 40 minutes and just laugh and be weird. And like we're really weird, but it's just fun, and I drink tequila the whole time, so that's
yes.
fun.
I am so excited. I'm gonna get a bottle of wine, order some pizza, and listen to the show this weekend because I think that's what so many people need right now. You said it's a crazy time right now. Like they need the humor, they need the positive energy, and I know y'all both bring that.
Yeah, so we try not to bring up anything like with politics or anything like serious, just because like that's already thrown in your face 24/7. So I wanted it to make a place where like it just can be escape from the world just for 40 minutes, just to make you laugh. And just like I had an anxiety attack on the show, and then like everybody was like messaging me saying like we're just very real, very authentic. We just basically shoot the shit like while we're there, and we're just completely ourselves, and we're best friends, so it's so easy and so fun. And we're just so happy that like people are enjoying it, because we love it so much.
And I know you have an Instagram for it. So where can people go to follow that? And then also, what platforms is the show on for everyone to go listen?
Okay, so it's on Apple iTunes. So leave a good review, because I'll cry if you don't. And no, I'm kidding. It's on Apple iTunes and Spotify. We release one every Monday, and we are actually starting a YouTube, but so you can watch us, which I'm honest kind of scared about, but it's been really fun. And you can follow us at Girls Night Hangout on Instagram. So did I say iTunes? Apple iTunes and Spotify. Yeah, Girls Night with Ruben and Alexis. Go check it out, people. We're weird and funny. Like, perfect. I told you, I'm getting a pap smear the other day, and I was like, I had to fart, and I was nervous.
Oh my God. I feel like every girl's been there at some point though. Like, it's a thing.
So it's just a place where like girls can just go, because everybody has dealt with something, and we have too. We talk about getting cheated on, like all the above, all the girl problems.
Well, I know I have many Bachelor Nation listeners, so for all you girls out there, go ahead, listen to the show. I am so excited to do so. And I know I am taking up way longer than I told you to, so I will wrap up the episode. But Alexis, it has been so amazing to finally record with you. You are one of my favorite people in the world now. I can't thank you enough. Was I good?
I'm sorry. I like literally have been so stressed all day, but I feel, and usually I drink before every podcast, but I think I think it was good that I didn't, because I was in urgent care on Monday. So I think I did. Okay.
Yeah, you were amazing. I have never laughed.
Done.
I know. I've never laughed so much on a podcast. So I appreciate you. It is the best end to one of the most wild, draining weeks. So thank you. And finally, just where can everyone follow you on social media too?
At Alexis Waters _ on Instagram. I don't even know my Twitter name, so that's awkward. But just follow Girls Night Hangout and Hoop Nation by Alexis. Get you some hoops. Flash25 is the code, and for 25% off. And follow me at Alexis Waters. I haven't really been at Alexis Waters _ I haven't been really. I've been so lazy. I haven't been like active on social media lately. But
well, let's see. You were in urgent care. Your car broke. Your phone broke. Like, I think you have an excuse.
I know. I'm like, everything's just falling apart. But I'm coming back. You brought me back to life. So thank you so much.